Alright, it's time to end the Countess. That's the end of the town wrap-up. This guy's craving. We've adjusted our trinkets from previously. We're taking the Ancestor's bottle. You can get around this by easily just taking it off before you camp so you don't eat the extra food. And then just take it off when you have your last 4 pieces of food if you got the space for it. If not, then, take 1 extra piece of food for your final one and just discard it when you're at 1 out of 5. But anyways, I'm angry. And I'm ready for murder. You guys have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. It's been a long time in the works. We went everywhere in this courtyard except into this Countess's guts. I was thinking about putting a montage on of me memeing and suiting up with trinkets with the XCOM squad loadout theme, but you'll just have to use your imagination for that. XCOM 2 squad loadout, not the chilled out bummer first one, alright? The hype second one. But I didn't do that. Alright, we're buffing up. We're equipping our skills. Exsanguinate, healing, reclaim, punish. That's the only thing that he needs. Our jester's craving the blood right away at the beginning, and we're gonna give it to him. Let's get in there.
The Countess arrives, anomalous in aspect, and bent on exacting terrible revenge from beyond the bounds of decency.
Well, guess what I'm about to do? She's gonna take 45 damage from all of our bleeds since we managed to get all 3. What's her stun resist? Oh, 140. Alright, well. How much damage are we gonna inflict? 3 to 6? Just top off everybody's HP. That's what we need you to do. Debuffs resisted.
The end approaches.
She's gonna cure herself of the previous bleed status ailments. Since the highwayman is so low, I'm gonna actually... No, hold on. Let's think about this. 18 damage is gonna go into her. This is the vulnerable state. Attack! The Vestal doesn't have anything else to do right now except for concentrate heals. And he doesn't have the love letter on him anymore, so... manage the damage and keep it going as much as we can. Hurt this boss.
Impressive.
That's a critical bleed for 25 bleed total. She's gonna tick through three pieces of that. Excellent. Now we'll make use of the flagellant skills. Or should we exsanguinate and continue? No. Bring them both back. She's still got 2 moves. cure that status ailment, and keep slicing. We've got all of the bleed and blight cures that we need. The bleed remains on her.
Soothed. Sedated.
Ironically, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this boss really doesn't inflict very much stress damage, just so you know. Aside from her critical hits, she really doesn't.
Precision and power.
Here we go. We got a lot of critical bleeds. Look at that bleed stacking. There we go. Stack it up. Resist it. Alright, the Vestal's been staggered. Oh, sway with me. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of stress.
How quickly the tide turns.
And also, she is critted almost every time with that love letter. That is some crazy shit. But you know what's even more crazy? Holy water actually helps the flagellant resist his own bleed. Take with that what you will. Continue the onslaught. Oh. Alright, he's below 40% life. So we're gonna use Exsanguinate. She cured a big chunk of the bleed, but not all of it. Because we're getting shuffled, alright, let me cure and buff with holy water once again. And I'm gonna do this to force the Vestal to be unable to shuffle to rank 1. There we go. Buff again. Heal the party. Fuck, actually shouldn't have done that because I just healed the flagellant. Oh well. We'll wait one round. I guess his healing skills being nerfed is kind of a bad thing for him. I guess we just saved one of his uses by healing the whole party, I guess. She didn't hurt us enough. Cure all of that shit. Didn't even check what the debuff was. Just cure it. Now she should go into her most powerful form next. We need to make her bleed and take advantage of the fact that she takes so many actions that she forces almost all of the bleed that's stacked on her. Because most status effect durations are only 3 rounds. So we're gonna tear her apart. Because this is, what, 5 to 8 damage? But if he bleeds her, that's actually plus 12. So it'd be more like 17 to 20. 17 to 20. And then if it's a crit, it's for 5 rounds. Let's continue bleeding the boss and cure! Alright, she's in her powerful form now, and the flagellant, his healing is not nerfed. This is perfect timing with the holy water on the Jester to be able to resist. She's one of the only bosses in the games that really doesn't inflict much stress at all. She only has 1 stress attack, and most of the time it's not available. You can see in the bottom right corner all of her available skills. She just critical healed. The Jester is stunned, but the Vestal is not. That's the most important thing right now. If the flagellant gets hit with a critical and then he crits back with his exsanguinate, the boss will die. Good dodge, Jester. Holy shit. Well, that wasn't even a dodge, that was a miss. I'm worried about the Vestal being concentrated too hard with that debuff being on her. She's gonna randomly lose HP. And then at one point in time, it will explode and deal a very, very large amount of damage. So we need to prevent that. All of our holy water has been used. We're 8 rounds in. That's 12 holy waters empty. After this point, now we're going to have to manually resist Bleed and Blight. But she's in her weakened form now, so... There we go. Let's stack the Bleed as much as we can when she changes... Before she changes back. She doesn't take any offensive actions while she's doing this, other than Metamorphosis. Party heal.
Devastating.
Bleed! Yes! Die! She resisted both, but that's going to be 20 damage. Repeating. Make that 25! No, she resisted that too. You're not going to resist this one, though. 26 damage. Repeating. Oh, no, one of the bleed debuffs ran out. And no crit heal for you. Top up everybody's HP as much as I can, besides the flagellant. The alligator boss was harder than you.
Where I failed, you have succeeded. And the world is better for it. Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
This is an amazing trinket for the Arbalist. Both of those healing skills buffs stack while she's in a campfire. So, essentially that's plus 50% healing to any healing skills while camping. And it's just straight up stress reduction. We're gonna grab the rest of the treasure from this place. There's a green key down here, and we can get the green key, which unlocks the blue key. And we'll go unlock those secret rooms we discovered while we're at it. This is the end of the Crimson Curse once we leave this dungeon. All heroes that are in town who were infected will be cured. get rid of this manservant.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Bringing the Jester out of the danger zone. The Highwayman won't get bleeded. His bleed resistance is 140. The Vestal might get bled though.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
9 bleed per turn. That's 45 damage. Plus the straight up 20 damage he just dealt. That's 60 damage. Oh no, 65 damage the Flagellant just dealt. Exsanguinate is powerful as hell.
A powerful blow.
We actually used so much holy water that battle that we actually didn't need any bandages at all. There was one time where somebody got blighted, and I think I used one then, yeah. But that's it. Ah, I forgot to use the bandage. Let's get the kill.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We're gonna switch the Flagellant so he can try to alleviate stress.
A death by inches.
We're gonna try and get some legendary trinkets from this mission. We can leave at any time, but it would be greatly beneficial to us to get some of these trinkets. As you can see, things like this childhood treasure. We already have the other half of the Arbalist's kit, and we do use her other half of her kit frequently.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
You're nothing, enemy Chan. Full life. This is a slow way of killing him, and had we actually equipped our abilities back after that fight, we would have been able to recover more stress. But, as I said, we can leave at any time. Bare minimum, I'd like to grab these secret rooms. These secret rooms are a little bit different, Crimson Court. we get soldiers and characters. Alright, so let's equip this. What's this? Since we're walking through a lot of empty tiles, we're going to get quite a few hunger checks. That is a champion flagellant. Fuck! I wasn't paying attention.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Oh well. No stress suffered. Very small penalty from that. Just a tiny bit of damage. And a resisted bleed. This is why I leave the curios laying around. So we can recover just like this. We can smash open that skull and get some loot, but that's not the loot that we're here for. We're here for the special treasure chests. We're looking for rare and exotic trinkets. Gutting the rest of this Crimson Court. We already carved a path through all of the goddamn... We tore through all of the enemies around here. So this is just walking and eating and collecting for us right now. Not gonna touch that. What's behind this door, huh? Secret room here. Ooh, a champion grave robber. Nice. We'll get to check her out when we come back to the stagecoach next time. And this is the blue key that was all the way on this side of the map in the corner. Right here. Triple Chevalier. This is the crazy-ass fight I was talking about a while ago. But thank God there's a Chevalier in rank 2 that we can pile all of our damage onto. But there's also a manservant. Getting one of these dead is the most important, though. Good, that's a crit. We dodged rude behavior. Alright, they spread out the damage pretty evenly. That is a mercy to us. And the enemy used infallible servitude on an enemy who's going to die anyways. So, to recover from this, it would be the normal Neanderthal decision to go on the offensive, right? But we should let him die, put heals over time on our characters, concentrate damage when we can, but we need to survive right now. we'll get some damage on this guy, because he's going to be second in line. He's coming up close. Next turn. The manservant hasn't used the thirst yet, so he's not in danger of using gibbering entourage.
The slow death, unforeseen.
Alright, that's subterranean skeweter. Skewer's gonna move him back one rank. There we go.
Weakened.
Focus on the enemy in rank 2 again. Well, we couldn't dodge the rude behavior this time. So we're gonna put a restoration on the Vestal because, yes, we could kill one of them, but they have 2 actions left. Right. Cure this, get rid of the bleed debuff to increase our chances of resisting the bleed and concentrate a heal on herself. If she gets critted and she has a bleed on her, she will survive because of the HP per rounds, healing her first. Alright, now I'm gonna start doing some damage to the manservant and bleeding him out, because the other dude's gonna bleed out in 2 turns.
Masterfully
There we go.
executed.
The guy in the back, and no matter what, one of them is going to be in the front. Hey! Oh wait, no, the other one's going to move back when he uses his attack now. She got critted and she got a bleed on her, and we were prepared for it with the healing per round. Ready. And now we start to stress heal with the Jester because only one enemy is effectively alive right now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's stack additional healing over time on the Vestal, and then we'll feed her some food after the battle. Point blank shot is going to come next turn on the other Chevalier's face, and we've successfully completed the takedown of a ridiculously difficult group of enemies. That's why they put these dudes further back behind the key. The developers wanted to offer you the chance to just
Their formation
not
is
fight
broken.
them.
Maintain the offensive.
But you guys know how fucking hard-headed I am. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not too hard-headed. I learn from my mistakes. And I accept them too. Because without that, you guys wouldn't see the half-decent player on Darkest Dungeon that you would now.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Churton's Charm. I think we got one of those. This is such a nice trinket to have early game. Even late game, it's a nice trinket because it doesn't have any trade-offs like these other ones do. Like, you know, adding more stress on. For lower level healer characters, you don't need all of this extra healing. You don't need all of this reducing your damage and stun chance and stuff. You don't need that. Just getting a little bit of a boost to your healing is... No! God damn it, Jester. Alright. Ooh! Ah, I thought he was gonna get to cancel. Okay. I thought he was gonna cancel him out from healing or dealing any stress if he managed to kill. Alright, well, since this group of enemies is pretty low in damage, I'm gonna try and take advantage of this to heal stress. Alright, Vestal, we only need 4 damage. Can you do that? Yes, that's our minimum. 74% chance to hit. Smack it. Good job.
Momentary abatement. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
I was about to say, if you've moved to rank 1, you just omae mode yourself. With point blank shot.
Continue the onslaught.
We took way more weeks than just 1 week to complete this, but I can say with confidence that we made it through.
Quickens.
Did we make it through with shining colors? No, it was bloody as hell getting here. It was very bloody getting here. No pun intended, by the way. Crimson Cord, you know, haha, blood. It was messy, but you know what? It was a messy victory. Hey, fun fact that I should let you guys know. One time I did get so unlucky against a group of spiders, they actually critted 2 of my characters for like 33 damage, put a blight on them, and they were on death's door after the crit, and then they died. And this was on a quest that I had already completed inside the, I think it's the Warrens. That's the pig place, right? Yeah, the Warrens. I always get the Warrens and the Weald mixed up. Yeah, the Warrens is the pig place. The Weald is with the old hags and the fungus people. But anyways, about that incident, they all died after the quest was completed, but something that you might find to be a curious detail about Darkest Dungeon is, if all of the characters die and don't come back, no, you don't get your inventory items and trinkets back, because they're dead. But you do get the quest completion reward. You do get the money and the items rewarded for completing the quest. Which, I think that's actually a nice detail. It'd be so easy for the developers to just say, oh, well, your team didn't come back, so they can't prove that they did it. So, you know, easy way to just cop out and not give you a quest reward. But, no. If you finish the quest and you complete it, regardless of whether or not the team makes it back, you still get the quest reward. Oh, and if you're wondering what happened to the other 2 characters, why I didn't actually make it and be able to run away, it's not because I didn't run away. I did attempt to run away, and the running away failed, and then it passed over to the spider's next turn because they stunned one of the characters, and it takes your turn if you attempt to run away. So then they critted twice again for like max damage, and those other 2 characters died. So it was like 4 max damage crits in a row. But that was out of like a total of 6 attacks, because the first 2 in the front, they webbed, and then the 2 spitters attacked. This was in a champion dungeon, by the way. This wasn't in a, like, lower level dungeon. It was a party where I had 2 lepers and I was trying to level them up. I'll never forget that experience, though. That is why I hinge so hard on max HP. And it's not the sole purpose, but you guys have seen many examples over time. Exactly why max HP and being prepared to take the hits is so important to my playstyle of Darkest Dungeon. Guaranteeing life is not a bad plan. Not a bad plan. Oh shit, it's a crocodilian.
Unnatural and abhorrent.
Right. This is a crocodile, so hold on. Yeah, we just suffered a bunch of stress from that, but you know what? That was retarded trying to challenge him with that sort of skill set. A crocodilian. I'd basically forgotten he was even there. But I'll take that. I'll take that on the chin. A little bit of stress. We can heal that up if we manage to defeat the enemy. If we don't, well, we just run away. Alright, buff for accuracy. Let's go back in. Nice hit. I do recognize this is a god-awful start, but you know what? There aren't really any enemies left in the Crimson Court to threaten us, so... Aside from the battle or two that may spawn. Damn, he is resisting every bleed. There we go. We got some damage coming in now. You know, Mr. Crocodile, I have to say that you're really polite to just use that every time just before the Vestal's turn.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Stress is getting pretty high, but... Oof! That hurts. Holy shit! Jester! What the fuck was that, man? Let's move him back into position. If we had somebody who was capable of guarding, this would be great, but... Oh, there's another time where I got triple critted, and 3 people got put on death's door. From Apex Predator. That was the craziest shit I ever seen. The even crazier thing about it is the fact that we actually recovered. I retreated from the battle, and then all 4 of the characters became virtuous. And then we healed up by fighting a couple of other enemies, came back and kicked that crocodile's ass. I think it was on the map with the Baron. if I remember correctly. Bleed the shit out of him. Damn, he is resisting so many bleeds. His bleed resist is at 90 as well.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Our highwayman has been crit healed like 3 times now. Bleed him. Damn. Okay, good. As long as you don't crit. Ooh. I can't let that happen. I will gladly sacrifice the Flagellant's turn. The Jester will just move everybody back into position. Eat that crit. You've only got 120 HP left, Mr. Crocodile. Get a good heal on our highwayman. Nice! He's gonna stress heal himself. Yes! Die! The question is, do I heal the highwayman or do I attack? You know what? He's not close enough to death for me to neglect a character who's being focus fired. I don't think he's gonna hit the Jester. Yeah, exactly, there you go. He was being focus fired. I choose life in that situation, alright? This guy doesn't like staying in rank 1. That's okay. Rank 2 is the best place for us to deal damage. Well, assuming the Jester was able to bleed, but he cannot. Not right now. Oh, shit. The Flagellant's got too much move resist. Nah, he's not gonna move an inch. That said, I think the Flagellant is gonna waste his turn moving forward anyway, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, Vestal gets moved forward, but the Flagellant goes first, right? Yes. Shuffle the Vestal back. We've used so many Dirk stabs. Alright, it's been a while since the Jester's been hit. This dude's at full HP, the Vestal is not. Vestal heals herself, it's gonna be like plus 13, right? What's her max HP? Or what's her health at? Her health is at 23 out of 44. So if she got another 13 HP, she would be at 36 out of 44. Yeah, I'm gonna put restoration on her then. Triple hit. Ooh, that was the triple crit that happened to me a long time ago. The legendary triple crit. Alright, move the Vestal all the way farthest to the back. Concentrated heal on self. I guess I'm just gonna keep dark stabbing the shit out of him. I mean, he's got a bunch of damage boosted right now, so yeah. Yes! Oh, no. I was gonna say yes, he got moved close enough to point blank shot, but then I thought about it. It's gonna move the Jester back to rank 1, and he's not gonna be able to bleed him anymore. She's got a heal over time. Put a heal over time on this guy, too. Keep it on everybody just in case they get critted. Fear.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Well, we need to do this in order to get the Vestal into position so she doesn't waste her turn. Fuck. Alright, well, Flagellant's our healer for the moment. She's afflicted, so she cannot refuse this healing from the Flagellant. Alright. Another character pushed to the limit. Wrestler. Abusive.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Dude, she's passed 2 turns in a row. This is crazy. Oh well, the Crocodilian's almost dead to bleed. Nice dodge, Jester. By the way, this affliction of being abusive, it actually increases their damage because he's angry. Everything else is lowered though, normally. Ooh, we got the dissection kit for the plague doctor.
They can be beaten.
Alright. Combine these, take this, and... Alright, and... let's get that chest open after we sort our items here. Evidence of corruption. Combine this with the ancestral map, and you have Omega Scouting. 75% chance of scouting, and then half that's critical scouting, so a 35% chance of a crit scout. I love it. Ancestral map, evidence of corruption. What are we gonna exchange this for? I guess these gems. Alright, let's go. Let's get to the blue room. Do. If we run too low on blood and resolve checks get way too serious, then yeah, we can. Alright. Well, that would have given you the Crimson Curse, but you've already got it, so. Damn it.
Watch your step.
Thanks for the warning, Wayne. Alright, we cleared out most of the usables on the left side, so. You're full? Well, I'm just kind of grabbing whatever I can get my hands on at this point. And we're going to keep the anti-venoms and the medicinal herbs while we're here. Oh yeah, the fearful characters stressing out the... Cause she's saying shit like, oh, I don't know what's in there, but maybe it'll help me. And we didn't got any more holy waters, thanks to the Countess. Food check. Oh, somebody's a stress faster, I think. 'Cause that only took 3 food from us. Ask gas. We had 7 food just now. Who's got it? Food consumed? Not you. Not you. What the hell's going on? Why did it only take 3 food? Oh well. Alright, we haven't fully passed a tile yet, so...
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Alright, we're probably gonna get like 4 hunger checks on the walk to that blue key room. He's abusive too.
Even the aged oak will fall to the tempest's winds.
Alright, with 3 afflictions, I don't think that we can do too much more. Combine that with the fact that we have even less control because of the Crimson Curse. So we're literally just gonna loot and dump now. We don't need blood anymore. The Crimson Curse is gone. And we're gonna be able to cure it in the infirmary. Alright, we got the deeds here. Let's toss out this. Toss out these. There should be one more interactable up ahead. So we're just gonna start tossing stuff and take what we can. Fuck the blue key room. We can't come back to this place once we leave as well. Alright.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, that's it. That's all we're gonna get out of this place. Let's get the hell out of here and take our reward. Not much gold from the loot, but we got some very valuable trinkets. And 100 crests. And a fan. I don't really like that fan, but hey, something that's kind of cool about trophies is that if a character dies and loses said trophies, they actually come back next week. You can never actually lose trophies for real. Consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. We need to get rid of that.
The rusted, moss-covered gates of the courtyard hang open, but the demoniacal pests will spread no further than its blood-soaked boundaries. And so, at last, the end of my beginning.
We've discovered the cure for the Crimson Curse. Another method to cure the Crimson Curse is to actually hunt down the fanatic and kill him. But, it's a lot safer and easier, most of the time, to, just not fight him, because you don't have to. I should show you guys how to fight him, though. But the thing is, you really only get, like, one chance ever to fight him, and after that, okay. Let's take a look at these characters here. So we've got a clutch hitter, we've got musical, bloodthirsty, deadly, daredevil, slugger. This is a very nice grave robber. And I was kind of thinking maybe I could use another... Oh, the barracks are bustling with soldiers. They're absolutely full. There's no way we could accept another without kicking somebody out. So, that begs the question, is there anybody... We're not kicking out the old grave robber. She's too damn good. Twilight Dreamer? Yeah, we're keeping that. But she's got... Oh, she's still got most of her camping skills locked. I guess that's not much of a problem to take. Let's see what we got inside the stagecoach here. So yeah, if you collect a lot of the trophies from killing the champion level bosses and stuff, you can actually, you know, put those trophy trinkets on characters and you'll be okay to die with those heroes inside the farmstead, and you will never lose those trinkets. So yeah, that's endgame farmstead for you. Well, without risking your trinkets, that is. If you want to just, you know, push until you literally die, and you've got one character left with the Shard Mercenaries, or even just your normal characters, then that's what you want to do. But thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate you all. We got a tough leper. Holy shit. Hail Mary. A resilient flagellant, who's also a slugger. Oh, there's some bomb-ass heroes. A luminous leper. Man, I'm really gonna have to consider whether I should drop some of these heroes and grab a couple new ones. We haven't really shown much about the leper, and, well, a tough leper is pretty hard to come by. I think I might have to grab him. But, yeah. We're about to end the game, though. Too bad we never really came across too many lepers that were noteworthy up until now. This is the Guardian. We'll do that later. Flagellant. Bleed chance. Bleed resist. Shard of glass. We're all falling apart. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a good one.